Scorpio, what's going on with you? This is going to be your weekly reading from the 26th through the 3rd, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are doing lovely. Let's get straight into your reading, all right? This is going to be a love reading, guys. What's going on with those that resonate with the vibrations of Scorpio at their core? What's going on with Scorpios? Let's get one more shuffle, ladies and gentlemen. One more shuffle. All right, Scorpio. King of Cups. This is you, ladies and gentlemen. This is you projecting a stable and sound, emotional, internal groundedness. Truly. Is this a facade? Is this a facade? Because in the challenge position, I see the Three of Swords. All right. So you may be in the midst of surmounting some sort of emotional friction, let's just say. All right, this Three of Swords may in fact be someone that you may have some link to as well. Nevertheless, I'm seeing you deep down, ladies and gentlemen, at a subconscious level. The world energy is basically indicating that you are closing a cycle out. You're closing a chapter out. You're closing something from your life. And this is something that you've been working on for some time here, as we see the Magician in the past. Now, I get the sense that you are wanting to basically establish some sort of union, okay? Maybe a union that isn't in the best conditions, possibly. All right, maybe a union in which you are a bit uncertain about. A union in which may be shrouded by obscurity. Wow, this is interesting. You see, you are exuding the energy of the moon while the person that you are dealing with is appearing as the sun. Very, very interesting. Quite a dichotomy. And in your desires, you have the binary forces, right? The man and the woman, the masculine and the feminine, the light and the dark. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you and whomever it is that you're dealing with are exuding very different forms of energy. But you know what? I get the sense that whatever this individual is presenting to you, whatever they are projecting onto the relationship, is bringing you a sense of peace, ladies and gentlemen. All right, despite the fact that you may be in a phase where you're closing something difficult out, maybe getting over something tumultuous, to say the least, you are still moving forward. You're still moving forward. Let's clarify this Three of Swords. What is this Three of Swords about in a challenge position that Scorpio must surmount? Let's bring it to their attention. All right, so there's no way around it then to put work into this, ladies and gentlemen. I really get the sense that this heartbreak is tied to this relationship. All right, it's tied to the relationship, and so long that you hinder yourself from putting forth effort, in other words, making advancements, romantic advancements that entail putting effort into the connection, you're going to torment yourself. You see, this card is all about self-imposed limitations. All right? So whatever sort of tumultuous, emotional tumultuousness you are experiencing is self-induced. All right, ladies and gentlemen? Remember that. Remember that, because whomever it is that you're dealing with seems to be on a completely different vibration. All right, Scorpio? But I want to go back to this energy that I see in the subconscious, the World card. All right, the World card, like I said, insinuates closure. So you may be in the process. You may already deep down in your mind, you're already aligned towards bringing an ending to some sort of phase, some sort of chapter in your life. All right? And you just may be in the midst of that. Speak to me about this moon energy that seems to be shrouding Scorpio. All right. This is quite a relationship, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I'm not too deep into expounding my readings with a fucking, you know, a hint of, oh, this is your twin flame, this is your soulmate. No, let's keep it pragmatic, let's keep it earthly. All right? We don't have to venture into the cosmos and go back to when the seed of life was created and your soul split and now you got to go find your mate. Scratch all that shit. Let's just stick to the practicality. All right? And what I'm seeing here, I'm contradicting myself. I am seeing a divine union. I am seeing a divine couple, ladies and gentlemen. Know that what it is that you're experiencing, the relationship that you're experiencing is something significant in your life. And you may say, yes, it is significant, right? I'm very invested into this. I'm going through difficulty and this most certainly is taking a lot of my energy. It's significant. But beyond that shit, beyond the mundane, beyond your feelings, all right? This extends beyond that. All right, this is part of the orchestration of your life, ladies and gentlemen. Whether it turns out to be a success or whether it turns out to be an absolute disappointment, this relationship is meant to be on your path. Okay, Scorpio? That is what I'm seeking to convey. That is the significance of this relationship. The significance of this relationship, I'm not saying that you're going to end up happily ever after, you're going to have kids. No, screw that. It goes beyond that shit. It goes beyond the mundane world. All right? That is what I'm seeing here. There's going to be lessons here. There's going to be much growth through this experience, Scorpio, whether it turns out to be successful or not. All right? Nevertheless, to veer from any daunting thoughts, or rather to veer you from any daunting thoughts, let's clarify this 10 of Cups that I see in the outcome. All right, what's going on here? The Devil. Wow. Tell me more. Tell me. Speak of the Devil. Queen of Swords. Tell me more. Tell me more. Ladies and gentlemen, fuck. All right, ladies and gentlemen, look, this is what I'm seeing here. I feel that there's most certainly a sense of emotional detachment, despite the fact that you have a lot of feelings. Despite the fact that you are a very emotional individual, Scorpio, there's a sense of emotional detachment when it comes to this relationship. All right, but you're still invested. You're still invested. And you know what? I hope you're navigating this correctly. I hope you are committed to really bringing about balance within the situation. All right, because if you're not, why would you be invested into this? And you know, I'm sure you guys are going to say, yes, I'm invested into this shit. You may be obsessed with the situation. You may be obsessed with trying to fix the situation. I mean, you may be obsessed with trying to have that happily ever after with this individual. And if that's the case, that's not such a great energy to build a relationship upon. All right? I'm so obsessed with you. I want to be with you. It's like this very needy, this very overly desirous energy. It's like, man, be cool. You attract these things to you. You don't go out there and fucking tenaciously try to make them happen, right? You become the King of Cups. The King of Cups, ladies and gentlemen. What is the advice for Scorpio? Scorpio, in just a moment, I'm going to take this to the extended and we're going to bore into this individual that seems happy-go-lucky. All right, whomever it is, this could very much be a Leo that you're dealing with. Nevertheless, it is a very positive energy that they are projecting onto the relationship. An energy that seems to oppose yours. All right? Now, what is the advice for Scorpio regarding this matter? What is the advice? Scorpio, I go back to what I said. You really need to dial down why you're doing this. Why are you invested in this relationship? Is this really what you want? Is this really what you want? You really need to... This may, in fact, really be what it is you want. All right? But there's a lot of scattered energy here, guys. There's a lot of scattered energy. There's a lot of tormenting energy that needs to be abandoned, that needs to be dealt with, that needs to be fixed. And I want to go back to what I originally said early on in this reading. If you are going to invest into this, you have to put forth the effort. All right? It's not going to get any better without your energy, without you actually putting forth the effort into this. So it's not about, oh, let me see what they're going to do. I'll follow their lead. I'll put as much as energy, I'll put as much as effort as they put forth. No. Not about that, Scorpio. Not about that. It's about you. What are you putting into this? What seeds are you planting? Because these seeds, the seeds that you plant today, are going to grow a week from now, a month from now, so on and so forth. It's not gonna change like this, ladies and gentlemen. Change takes time. Therefore, be mindful of what it is that you are cultivating at the present moment, because that is what will fructify eventually. All right, Scorpio. So, guys, I'm going to take this to the extended, and I'm going to look into this individual, their thoughts, their feelings, their intentions towards you, the actions that they're going to take towards you. If this was your reading, I will see you in the extended. Otherwise, Scorpio, I hope you take from this message and you use it to your advantage.